Well, I've had a chance to ride the MT-10 a bit more. What a bike, what a lovely bike. Very user-friendly, does everything you want it to. A little flat when you take off, nothing the little tune won't fix up. Wow, I keep on going, but at the end of the day, it does everything sensationally. It's easy to ride. It is so easy to ride this bike, and it's so easy to ride it in any given way. Corners, traffic, the whole lot. Bang for buck, this is a great bike. Okay, the MT-09. How best to summarise this and let you know? Well, coming from the MT-10 to the MT-09, this bike is a very user-friendly bike. I would say it's one of the easiest bike I've ever ridden. It is so easy to ride this bike. You can put it in Bmode, which is the strongest mode, or beast mode. You can take traction control off. You can take the bull by the horns and ride it any way you want. It is superb. Up in the mountains, on the smooth mountain passes, wonderful bike to ride. Absolutely on it. The pipe, I love the sound of the Akrapovic straight full system. If I had have ridden this bike first over the MT, I probably just would have bought this bike, because what you don't know won't hurt you. And bang for buck, you got your quick shifter, which I've got to get on mine yet. The whole system, the whole setup is really well. The ergonomics, the seat, the positioning of your feet. Up in the mountains, you do tend to slide a little bit forward on the seat, which can get a bit comfortable in your private section. But overall, very, very, very good. A little bit more over the front than the MT-10, which I did notice. So user-friendly. Honestly, I don't know how anyone could compare any other bike to this. This is the top of the range, pinnacle. MT-09, bang for buck. You can't go wrong with this. So, you know, I've tried to say this many times in a video so far. You know, this is all simple. This is all basic, elementary stuff. The setup here is straightforward. You know, you've got, you know, traction control. Press up, it just changes there. You got your power modes. It's three buttons is pretty well all you need. I don't know. I don't know whether you can hear it. Here, let's have a look. You can't really fault this bike. I don't think that I've ridden the other ones a little bit, but not to the extent I've ridden this one. I've done about 300 k's on this bike. City traffic, just share the lanes, too easy. It just does it. The only thing I'll say is, with this straight through pipe, they put baffles in it. I think that's great. I love that sound and how it's not too much, but it's enough. It has a little flat spot when you take off. Now, the MT-10 had a flat spot also when you took off, but there's nothing that a tune can't fix. That is the only thing, taking off from the lights, a little flat spot. But apart from that, this bike, you would do yourself a favour. Go out and test ride one. Team Moto Yamaha, they're happy to look after you. But any place where you can find one, what are they? They're like 11,000, 12,000, I don't know the exact figure. I think they do something like 111 to 116 horsepower, somewhere in there. And I think the torque is something like 63 pounds of torque. My figures aren't exact, so you might correct me on all that. You really would struggle to find a better bike. And so much fun. I've had so much fun. The difference, I guess, between the MT-10 and the MT-09. The MT-10 with my Woolwich racing tune is so fast when you get under it that your head struggles to keep up. Okay, so that's probably about the best scenario. I've spent a day and a half trying to think about that. What the difference is. And this one here, you can keep up with it. I'm looking forward to putting the Woolwich quick shifter in mine, but you know, another part of me says trade the MT-10 in, get an MT-09, just put the Woolwich racing tune in it, have money in the bank, and this bike is full on fun. I reckon I'd probably lose my license quicker on this bike than the other one, to be honest, so maybe I'll stick with what I got. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. I'll post some footage of a little bit of riding, but overall, the 2017 MT-09 is a beautiful machine. The suspension is good, the handling is good. There is nothing I can fault other than when they put the pipe on, it's a little flat when you take off. How could you fault? This thing is beautiful. Thanks again, Wazza. Cheers.